Pubs are only dangerous for old and fat people, and airplanes are safe because they have air conditioning almost as good as theaters, a COVID expert has said.
Professor Robert Dingwall, one of Britain's leading sociologists, told a webinar today there was only a small risk of catching the virus in a pub and then being hospitalised.
But he said this was heavily age-loaded and focused on specific groups where one can think about specific advice on protection.
And, sparking hopes of holidays this summer, Professor Dingwall added planes are fundamentally safe environments because of their excellent ventilation systems.
Mountains of research has shown Britons who are over 65 or obese are more at risk of being hospitalised and sadly dying if they catch the virus. Boris Johnson's roadmap for exiting lockdown will see England's drinking establishments reopen to serve pints outdoors on April 12 at the earliest.
Self-accommodated holiday lets will also be allowed to raise the shutters on this date, but it is still unclear whether holidays overseas will be permitted this year. 2 in 5 over 80s have broken lockdown rules by meeting up with others indoors after getting vaccinated against COVID, figures suggest.
Office for National Statistics polling data revealed 43% of the elderly have flouted virus-controlling restrictions after having a jab. Nearly half admitted to meeting friends or family indoors after receiving both doses of the vaccine, even though this is still not allowed.
Under rules introduced in England in January, family or friends cannot meet socially indoors unless they are in the same household or support bubble. Separate households will not be allowed to meet inside in groups until May 17 at the earliest in England, according to Boris Johnson's roadmap out of lockdown.
Professor Dingwall, from Nottingham Trent University, made the comments while addressing a Royal Society of Medicine webinar on the virus entitled COVID-19 Series, Pandemic Sociology, and Why It Matters.
Pubs were forced to take extensive measures to prevent the spread of the virus on their premises last year.
This included serving customers at their tables only, and only allowing people to drink if they were ordering a substantial meal.
Plastic screens were also installed between tables at some public houses while others distanced their tables by 2 meters.
But ministers still closed the establishments when they imposed a third lockdown in January amid spiraling COVID hospitalizations and deaths. Professor Dingwall said the virus-controlling measures taken in pubs had all helped to limit the spread of the disease on their premises. Airlines were also asked to take additional precautions, including ensuring all passengers wore face masks for the duration of the flight and asking them to fill in arrival forms when they returned to the UK.